Hey guys, Dr. Christy Ennis. This video is for you today if you want an effective and safe workout, if you're new to exercise or getting back into exercise after an injury or illness, or you've just fallen off the wagon or gotten on the wagon. I never remember which way you want to be with the wagon, but you know what I'm saying there. So let's get into ship shape, just like Jim Carrey was saying, but without the Red Bull. So for today, you can do all of these with just your body. If you want a little bit more difficulty, you can grab a set of light dumbbells and even a band to give a little bit more to the legs, but perfectly good to start without anything. So I better move my weights out of the way. You need a chair also, a nice sturdy one. That's going to be the very first exercise. So we're going to actually sit right back into that chair, and if you need to use those arms a little bit, right, if you're just starting, you can. And you really want to squeeze into those buns as you go to stand. If you can do this without the hands, great, but it's okay, like I said, if you're starting to use those. We're going to get 10, and I really like this instead of the squat to start with, is it teaches you proper form. So you can kind of progress a little bit by barely touching your butt down too, right, so that you're really sitting back into it. There's 5. Putting those hands out in front for balance a little bit. 6. If you really want to add a little more challenge, come right up onto those toes. There's 7. 8. You don't have to do that part either. You get a little calf work there too. 9. And one more is 10. Good. I am going to grab my dumbbells. We're going to get those side buns and those arms a little bit too. So you're going to go one leg a little bend, and you're going to tap out with that other one and come right in. So tap it out a little, tap, tap, tappy. There's 2. Like I said, you can do a band around the legs if you feel like you need a little bit more. 4, but notice I'm keeping that standing leg nice and solid. 5, 6, 7, and you can always stand straight up if need be too. 8, try to get that leg to go right out to the side. 9, and 10, and we're going to switch sides. Here we go again. Just a little bend, shift those hips back to engage those glutes. Little tap, little punch for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep those arms low. 6, so that you don't aggravate anything. 7, 8, and remember you can always get rid of those weights. 9, and 10. Good. We're going to add a little balance in today too. So I'm going to go with one knee lift, squeeze into those shoulder blades, and then I'm raising those arms up at about a 30-degree angle to really work on the stabilization of the shoulder. If you need to, you just start with just even lifting that heel up, right? Nothing wrong with that. So there's 4, 5, only to shoulder height with those weights. 6, or not weights. 7, 8, trying to protect everything here. 9, 10, you have 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, try to stay nice and steady. 5, 4, and again, drop the weights if needed. 3, these are only 3 pounds. 2, and 1. I'm going to bring those weights right together. Bring my feet apart a little bit more. Really think about squeeze into your abs. So it's just a teeny tiny little bit of a squat, but the real concentration is squeezing into those abs to bring those arms to the side. I'm going to do one side at a time. I'm not going to count that one. So squeeze and pull. For 1, you can keep those weights nice and close to you. 2, again, just a little bend through those knees. 3, really squeezing there. 4, 5, try to let the movement, like I said, come from those abs, not the arms. Arms are obviously moving too. 7, 8, and you can even come up from a little more of an angle if it feels okay. 9, and 10, and other side. Here we go. 1, but it's okay to start in the middle too. 2, weight shifts back. 3, just a little. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more, and then we're going to head over to the wall. So I am going to put my weights down we're going to get into a push-up. And the reason I suggest the wall is because the higher the surface, the easier it is. So if you really struggle doing push-ups, and a lot of people do, and I certainly have, this makes it a little easier. If it's too easy, you just start to decrease the level of the surface. So you can go onto a bed or a coffee table and eventually onto the ground. But I'm going to bring my arms a little bit wider, and I'm going to keep those elbows pointing straight back and my body nice and flat as I come in. So you don't want to let those elbows flare out. If you need to, you can even turn your hands out a little bit to help support that shoulder a little bit more if that's uncomfortable at all. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Make sure you're not using momentum to help you out here either. And 10. And we're going to finish on the mat, or on your bed is totally okay too. I'm going to grab my weights again. I'm going to lie right on down. The first part of this exercise is a little bridge. So bringing those buns up. I actually really like bringing the heels together and turning the toes open. That engages the glutes a little bit more. To add a little tricep in here, if you want to, we're going to raise and then just bend those elbows, straighten those arms, lower that butt. Lift, bend, lower. There's 2, 3, abs, butt, arms, 4, 5. Try not to move that upper arm, which I just did there a little bit. 6, 7, try to straighten all the way back out. 2, if you can. 8, and again, if it's too much, just stick with that bridge. 9, ooh, 1 more will be 10 and we'll be done. 10, yay, you did it, good job. Thank you so much for watching today. If you would like to support me as well as reduce some pain and get rid of the appearance of that cellulite, click the link below to order your own Derma Edge, a device that I created and patented when I was going through the middle of Lyme disease in a lot of pain and needed a way to work on my own body. So the shape of the Derma Edge allows you to get all body parts in a gentle way. We're getting that fluid moving in between the layers, which helps you move better, helps get rid of that pain, and decreases that bumpiness of the cellulite. So make sure to click the link below to order your own.